Well, hello everybody. How are you? How are you? Yes, my name is Wayne, and you're watching Inside Phelan. Of course you are. And guess where I am today? Yes, we're back at the Maurice M. Pine Free Public Library. Why? Well, I missed the opening reception for it, but there's a special show up in the Pine Gallery on the second floor, a salute to women in the arts. I think it's touching base a little bit with March, which is a special month for the women. Actually, I should say that the whole year is special for the women, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I think I might have an opportunity of chatting with one or two of the women and getting an idea of what the show is all about. So let's go inside and stay with me. Don't go away. Okay, this is what I was talking about in the Pine Gallery this month. It's a salute to Women in the Arts members show, and I guess it's called Let Yourself Go. And it's actually running to the end of April. I know I missed the opening reception, but I'm coming back today to speak, if I could, with one or two of the women involved and show off some of the artwork up here, just so you know what's going on. All right, let's go upstairs and see what's happening. Don't go away. Well, yes, we're back, folks. As you saw earlier, I had a couple photographs, and we have a special show going on where, again, we're at the Maurice M. Pine Free Public Library on the second floor, and you see all these lovely ladies that are actually here now. Well, I missed the opening reception, but I came back and they decided to join me today. So one, we could talk about the work and let everybody know what's going on with it. And I think I'm going to start right over here. You are?
I'm Fran Hertzberg, president of Salute to Women in the Arts.
Now, that's an organization?
It's a group of artists, yes.
Tell me about that, please.
Who gather together to celebrate their work and to display it in as many places as possible.
How long have you been around?
The organization is about 50 years old, started in the 70s.
Now, is it open to people that already are sort of established, or it's maybe those that want to learn how to do art?
Both.
Both. And why would you decide to have a show like this today?
We wanted to get the women's work out. Women have a hard time getting into galleries to display their work, and this was an opportunity that presented itself, so we took it.
Now, I understand it's called a members show, I think, right?
Members
Is there another name for it?
No,
Let
it's
it go,
members
or-
they join the organization.
Okay.
And once you join, you're allowed to participate in as many shows as we have during the
That's
year.
exciting. That's a great idea. How many members do you have right now, by the way?
We have about 50.
Wonderful. Now, look, you see these young artists over here that aren't quite sure if they want to talk to me yet. They're still thinking about it. But I'm going to come back at the end to talk to you. So just in case people want to be able to reach you for more information, we're going to let them know how to do that, okay?
Yes, I will.
And I'm going to ask all of you just to go stand by your work, and then we're going to do a chat, okay? Ready? Go. All right, folks, let's see if I can find them. All right, I think one of our artists went this way. Yes, I found her over here. By the way, I did this on purpose so I could see a little bit of some more work from the area. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Paula Schiller.
Thank you for coming back today to be part of this. And
you're
Paula,
welcome.
this is, tell me what I'm looking at, first of all.
Well, it's basically a non-representational abstract painting. I do many kinds. I do a lot of abstracted landscapes. This one is pretty non-representational, and it's called Winter. So it's.
How do you come up with the title for an abstract? Is that more of a challenge?
No, they're always a challenge for me. I don't like titling my work, but
Actually, sometimes if you title it, you're automatically putting a person in a certain direction,
Yeah,
maybe.
right.
This is a little bit more open, right?
Right.
But the choice of colors, I think it's very vibrant. I like that.
thank you.
I would even go past winter and say it's like
Like-
fall, different colors. But I can
Or
never tell an
spring.
artist. Or spring, yes, exactly. And this is oil on
Oil
canvas?
on canvas,
How long have you
yes.
been painting?
A long time.
A
I mean,
long
I
time,
started
huh?
out as a child. I was always making art as a child.
How do you like being a member of the organization here?
I like it.
Is it a
I've
good
been a
thing?
member for a long time.
Well, thank you for chatting with me. And I know you have another piece here, so we're going to let people know, of course, how to come down and see everything. But do you know where the other artists might be?
Oh, sure. I'll
Why don't
take you.
Okay, take me there. And as you do that, I'm just going to look at some more work.
Hi, welcome.
What a great handoff that was. Thank you very much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
And you are, what's your name?
My name is Harriet Goldstein, and this is my painting.
Well, first of all, thank you for being here today.
Thank
I know
you.
you came down special just to do this little spot, but we want to help promote art. And, okay, tell me about this. I look like I'm in the forest.
You're actually in a mangrove swamp. All right,
Where am I?
You're in a mangrove swamp.
Am I really?
Yes, this is if you notice all these roots coming out of the air and going into the water.
Were you actually there?
Yeah, I was.
This is a place, right?
This is actually a place.
Where?
In Florida.
In Florida.
Okay, and it's in a nature
Move this way a little
center, the Ann Kolb Nature Center in Florida, in
Okay.
Hollywood, Florida, preserves these mangroves, and they have paths walking through
There's
the
actually a
mangroves.
set areas that you could travel through instead of just maybe getting stuck somewhere.
Right. It's,
Were you in
it's
a boat
No,
during
this? This is from my brain, basically.
I was going to
but
ask, but sometimes people actually do that. Sometimes they take a photograph of a scene, then they go back to the studio and they paint.
I do that
I would imagine you sometimes do that?
But I'm so familiar with what a mangrove looks like because I've had art exhibits in
I
Florida.
love the colors.
Thank you. So this is my
this in-
version of a mangrove swamp semi-abstract oil painting. It's 36.
Semi-abstract, that allows you a lot of freedom, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Which is a good way of having expression, though. I go along with that nicely. You've been painting for how long?
I've been
Roughly.
As a child, I painted. In high school, I painted. In college, I majored in art and I painted. And
Okay.
then I kind of went back to it when my kids were a little bigger.
How do you feel about being part of the group?
This is the most amazing group ever.
Oh, make sure Fran heard you say that later.
No, really. This group really did it for me because I hadn't really shown my work. I've been a member for almost 20 years. I hadn't shown my work, and I was just getting back into doing art. And Salute to Women in the Arts does not judge people. You can be a beginner and join Salute to Women in the Arts, or you can be a very experienced artist and join
I must say,
Salute
if I
to
had a
Women in
half-hour
the
show, I
Arts.
could talk to you for about 3 hours, but I don't. My final question, how do you feel about someone now seeing your work? We're out now for the public. How do you feel about people actually standing in front of it? What's your thoughts?
I really want people to enjoy my work. I
Well,
want
thank you
them
for
to
chatting with
like
me.
my work.
Well, we're all going to, and that's why I'm here, so people know that it is here. Do you know where I might find somebody else?
All right, come with me. I'll guide you.
Please do that. And we're just going to be looking at some stuff. Okay. Where are
Here
you?
she is, Alice.
Alice. Thank you. Alice, hi, how are you?
Okay.
Where's your work?
This is my work.
Okay, stand next to it, please. First of all, before we get started, how do you feel about being part of the special group that's being shown off here?
Oh, I love being in this group.
Have you been involved for a little while now?
Yeah, for a long time.
And you're
Since
still
almost
smiling.
the beginning.
Okay, what am I looking at here? Nice and loud.
This is a landscape.
Is it a snowy landscape?
It's an abstract snowy. It's
Is it-
entitled As the Ice Melts.
This is a good time to eventually show it off as we're getting into springtime, actually. Is this any particular place? Maybe tell me a little bit more if you can. I see maybe a lamppost.
It has a lot of texture, and the viewer is the one who interprets it. So,
Which I always think is, even if you don't plan it the way art should be, unless it's completely obvious, but I think abstract, as I mentioned earlier, allows a person looking at it to be a little bit more free in what they end up perceiving. Between us, since I get a chance to talk with the artist not too often, might this have been a place where you actually did go to or know about in your mind and it ended up here? Is that how that happened, a little bit?
well, yes, it's all based on my experiences. I
Okay.
do a lot of traveling, and
Was this in a particular area that you would want to just
no,
know?
not really.
But
any
it's the snowy
particular-
thing that you have in your head.
Yes.
I like the idea of the depth because you have thickness. I'm assuming this is all oil, right?
No,
No?
it's acrylic,
It's acrylic, I'm sorry, okay.
and I use wall compound mixed with it.
Do you really?
Yes.
So if a friend of mine had a hole in their wall, you could come by and fix it up and make it look nice. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for taking, how do you feel with people looking at your work now? This is going to be open for a couple more weeks, quite a few more
Right.
weeks.
I'm happy to have the opportunity.
Are you?
Yes.
Well, thank you for coming down to talk with me.
Thank you.
because It's always a little bit more fun to talk with the artist about what they do. I'm going to probably say goodbye to you in a second. Folks, let's go back to Fran and everybody. Don't go away. Well, there it was. I had an opportunity of chatting with a few of our artists. And again, your name is?
Harriet Goldstein.
And you are?
Alice Stoller.
And?
Paula Schiller.
Fran, these are fantastic ladies. First of all, I know you have a lot more than actually part of the show, but thank you all because you made a special effort to come down today. Of course, I missed the opening reception, but I think just getting a little feedback on the artists and their work and how they put it together is, I think, really worth being here. Your thoughts about actually having a show like this?
It's really a great show, and we hope people will come out to see it. And
Well, I'm going to help try to promote that so they can, by the way.
because it's worth coming, and it's worth praising the artists that are exhibiting their work here.
Now, we only spoke with 3. Actually, how many artists altogether are
We
part of the
have
show?
about 25 artists exhibiting with 34 works.
That's a lot of people.
A lot of people.
You said you have almost 50 or more in the group.
Yep,
But
so
does
half
that
of
have-
our membership decided to participate.
Very
When
well.
we open a new show, we send out a prospectus, and it's open to anyone in the organization.
How often do you get a chance to actually show their work? Is this something a little bit more unique than I
We
thought?
try to have 4 or 5 shows a year.
Oh, that's good, okay. Suppose, and I'm sure that people have this on their mind, if they wanted to be able to reach out to you, because we're going to let people know that it's running to April 28th,
Correct.
which is a good chunk of time from now.
Yep.
But suppose they have some questions in between. Is there a way of people reaching you,
People
Fran?
can reach me at hertzberg1verizon.net.
Okay, we're talking about an email.
That's the best way to contact
Okay,
me.
now, right now, they're getting that paper, they're grabbing that pencil with the broken point, because whoever uses the pencils anymore, right?
Right.
Say that email one more time, nice and slowly.
hertzberg1verizon.net.
Thank you for chatting with me.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Continue good luck with your endeavors. I hope to come back in the future and catch up with another show. Now, go have lunch, something healthy, okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right, folks, we just want to remind you that we're here at the Maurice M. Pine Free Public Library. It's one of the unique things. It's a salute to women in arts. It's an organization, and the show that you're seeing right now is running to the 28th of April. And thank you for joining it with me, too. So look for me. I will be coming around to your neighborhood one more time. Until we meet again, my name is Wayne Robbins. I'll see you next time inside Fairlawn.